Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda, and we're going to be discussing The Least of My Scars by Stephen Graham Jones. Again, like I have done in these past videos about specific book reviews, I went to the Wampo Art website and I put in The Least of My Scars. Now, I also put in things like horror and maybe scary. I can't remember what I put in there exactly for other keywords about this book, but some of these pictures look like they have blood in them, so just be forewarned. I don't think there's anything too gross or graphic, or I definitely wouldn't have put those in there, but I don't know, they could kind of make you feel like there's blood. However, if you're reading this book, there's blood. So if you want to skip this one, skip this one. This is a horror book by Stephen Graham Jones, and it is super gross. So I'm just getting that out there at the very beginning. Super gross. So let's look. First, let's look at the cover. This is the cover on the one that I read. I mean, I just read it on the Kindle, so I don't know what a physical book of this looks like. Maybe there are different covers. I don't know, but this was the one I had. So we just see a person wearing this mask thing. And I'm assuming that is William Colton Hughes, who is our main character. We get told the whole story through his point of view. As is so classic Stephen Graham Jones, we get just the descent into the mind of a killer. And every time he does this, his killers seem to be disintegrating from the inside out. And I can't ever tell if it's because he's so good at getting into the mind of a killer, or if he thinks all killers, like especially these kind of serial killers, are just all on the edge, right on the edge of disintegrating into, I don't know, nothingness. And so, I don't know, but that's what we get again in this book. And I think the reason that I love this book so much is because of the twists and the turns that we get in this one. So the synopsis says, you haven't heard of William Colton Hughes. Or if you have, you're not telling anybody, not telling them anything, ever. He's not the serial killer that you see on the news, because he is still out there punching his card, and a few other people's too. He's a nightmare come to life, waiting in his apartment for you to knock on his door. If y'all are already hearing Three's Company, Come On Knock on My Door, I will tell you that song is important in this story. In a very weird way. So what we have is a man who lives in an apartment, and he enjoys killing people. And so someone else has discovered this about him, and what they do is they send people who they need to have killed to visit him, and then he does what he does with these people. So we are following William's point of view as he walks us through what his life is like, living in this apartment. He's kind of cooped up in there and being sent his visitors. And so we just find out what happens. In the synopsis, it says, but when he's suddenly alone, no visitors, and nobody to talk to but himself, he begins to lose what little of his mind he has left. Has his benefactor, his employer, been his prison warden all along? That you do start wondering about all of these questions. Is his Is his apartment complex a hospital? Is he going to have to go back to heaving dark plastic bags into dumpsters when no one's looking? Or will Dashboard Mary, a mysterious woman hell-bent on revenge, get to him first? This is William Colton Hughes. Come and knock on his door. Y'all, this book is so good. And it has one of those twists at the end where you're like, wait, what did I just read? I mean, the Discord discussion about this was hilarious. I'm going to link the Discord below. So if you do read this book, please go discuss it on this Discord. We would all love to talk to you about it. There's so many times in there where people are like, can somebody explain to me what just happened? Did this just happen? And they'll like say what they think is going on, and everybody's like, yep, that's exactly what just happened. So I just need you to know, though, it is super gory. So if you are going to read it, go into it knowing that at the beginning, and figure out how you're going to go about avoiding what you don't really want to look at and getting through the book. I thought that it was fantastic, and it's one of my favorites of his, just because I felt like I was constantly questioning what was really going on. I was constantly on the edge of my seat about what was going to happen next. Why is there suddenly nobody coming to his door? Like, all kinds of stuff. Who is Dashboard Mary? Like, I mean, just so many things that we're trying to figure out. Who is William Colton Hughes? Like, everything. Everything is up for debate, and everything is questionable, at least at some point in this book. And it was so good. So definitely, if you can handle the gore, please go pick it up. It was so good. Let me know if you've read it. If you want to read it, like I said, please go to the Discord below. Come over there and chat with us. We would all love to discuss it with you, I'm sure. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.